Let me tell you something from the heart. If you over 60 and waking up every day wondering why your vision is getting a little more blurry, why reading the paper feels harder, or why driving at night is starting to scare you, you're not alone. Millions of seniors feel this silent fear creeping in, the fear of losing their sight. The colors of life that once felt vivid begin to dull. Faces of loved ones blur. Lights get hazy, and it doesn't feel fair. You gave your life to your family, your work, your dreams, and now your own eyes seem to betray you. But what if I told you it didn't have to be that way? That there are secret foods, yes, simple, natural foods that can help protect your eyes, clear up your vision, and push back the silent thieves called cataracts and age-related vision loss. It sounds too easy, doesn't it? But the truth is, food is more than fuel. It's information for your body. It tells your cells what to do, heal, repair, or break down. And when you give your eyes the right kind of nourishment, something amazing happens. I want you to meet Alice, a 71-year-old retired teacher from Kentucky. Her mornings used to begin with rubbing her tired eyes, trying to read her favorite books with a giant magnifier. Her vision felt foggy, dim. The doctor warned her about forming cataracts. She was scared, but she made a small change, just 3 foods, that gave her back her confidence, a clearer world. What she discovered is backed by science, not some internet fad. And today, we're going to reveal those 3 secret foods that could literally save your vision. First, let's talk about something humble: blackcurrants. Many talk about them, but they're a powerhouse for your eyes. Blackcurrants are rich in anthocyanins, those deep purple pigments that protect plants from sunlight damage. But here's the secret. They also protect your eyes from oxidative stress. That stress is what weakens your lens, your retina, and your eye pressure, all things that contribute to cataracts and poor vision. Clinical studies have shown that blackcurrants improve blood flow to the eyes, reduce intraocular pressure, and help prevent oxidative damage to the lens, the very kind that leads to cloudy, failing eyesight. One study from Japan even found that seniors who consumed blackcurrants daily had better night vision and slower cataract progression. And Alice, remember her, started adding just a tablespoon of blackcurrant powder to her yogurt every morning. That little scoop changed everything. Within 6 months, Alice's eye pressure improved. Her vision became crisper, and she was reading again without that magnifier. And she felt more energetic. Why? Because the antioxidants in blackcurrants don't just work on your eyes. They work on your brain, your blood, your memory. It's all connected. When your vision improves, your confidence does too. You engage with the world more. That's the gift Alice got. But that's not all. The second secret food is even more surprising. It's the everyday, earthy spinach. Yes, spinach. But not just because it's healthy. Spinach is rich in 2 incredible compounds, lutein and zeaxanthin. These are carotenoids that are actually stored inside your eyes. They form a protective shield that filters out harmful blue light and blocks UV rays from damaging the retina and the lens. A Harvard study showed that seniors who ate lutein-rich foods had a 43% reduced risk of developing both cataracts and age-related macular degeneration. That's nearly cutting the risk in half with food. And here, S, the part no one tells you. It's S, not about eating a whole bowl every day. Just half a cup of cooked spinach 3 times a week can make a dramatic difference. Alice started blending spinach into her morning smoothie by Nana, spinach, almond milk, and a touch of honey. That simple habit became her lifeline. She didn't notice a change overnight, but within a few weeks, she felt like her vision was less strained, less foggy. And when she looked out the window in the morning, the trees looked sharper. The sun was a little brighter. That's the power of spinach. Now, before I reveal the final food, this one changed my own father S. Lafay. Want you to pause and ask yourself something important. S&T, your vision worth protecting. ISNT. It worth giving your body what it needs so that you can continue to see your grandchildren S, smiles, your partner's eyes, the books you love, the faces of old friends. This isn't about miracle cures. This is about real, lasting nourishment. All right, the third secret food might surprise you the most. Eggs. Specifically, pasture-raised, bright-yolked eggs. Why eggs? Because of their unique combo of lutein, zeaxanthin, and healthy fats that help you actually absorb those nutrients. Unlike supplements, the body absorbs E-protecting carotenoids from eggs much more efficiently, up to 3 times more. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed 2 eggs a day had significantly higher levels of lutein and zeaxanthin in their blood and a much lower risk of developing both cataracts and macular degeneration. And Alice. She had been avoiding eggs for years, thinking cholesterol was the enemy. But when she switched to pasture-raised eggs poached gently, served with whole grain toast, her energy, memory, and eyesight improved. Let me tell you something personal. My father, in his late 60s, began losing his vision to early-stage cataracts. He was devastated. His independence, his reading, even his painting all were slipping away. But he made a decision. He started eating blackcurrants, spinach smoothies, and soft-boiled eggs religiously. Today, he's 74, still painting, still reading, and most importantly, still driving safely at night. It's not magic, it's science. Cataracts and age-related vision loss are caused by oxidative stress, inflammation, and damage to the eye's delicate tissues over time. Free radicals, UV exposure, poor circulation, and nutritional deficiencies all make this worse. But antioxidants, carotenoids, and phytonutrients found in those 3 foods act like your eye's personal defense team. They repair, defend, and restore. And here, something even the medical world is beginning to embrace. Prevention is far more powerful than treatment. Cataract surgery may be common, but it's not without risk. And it doesn't fix underlying problems. Why wait until your vision is slipping away when you can protect it with a few smart changes today? This is about clarity, about dignity, about independence. Let's go a little deeper. Spinach is not only rich in lutein, it also contains vitamin K1, which helps improve circulation to the tiny vessels in your eyes. Blackcurrants contain gamma-linoleic acid, which supports healthy tear production and helps fight dry eyes, something seniors often battle. And eggs. They're packed with choline, which nourishes both brain and vision, because the two are connected more than most people realize. Okay, so what's stopping you? You don't need to buy exotic superfoods or spend hundreds on supplements. You don't even have to change every meal. Just start small. Few blackcurrants in your yogurt, handful of spinach in your smoothie, a couple of pasture-raised eggs every other day. These aren't extreme steps. They're doable, gentle, natural. Remember, it's never too late. Even if your vision is already fading. Even if a doctor has told you, this is just part of getting older. Do not accept that. Your body is still listening. Your eyes are still trying. All they need are the tools to rebuild. You have the power to nourish your eyes from the inside out, to reclaim clarity, to reconnect with the world around you. And you are not alone. Thousands of seniors are turning the tide with these simple foods. Alice did. My father did. Now, you can too. Every bite is a step toward healing. Every meal a chance to renew. You don't have to surrender your sight not to age, not to fear, and not to cataracts. Before you rush to the store or start changing your meals, I want to tell you one more thing, maybe the most important part of this entire journey. Healing begins in the mind. So many seniors quietly believe it's too late, that the damage is done, that it's hopeless. But healing isn't about perfection. It's about progress. About small changes that build over time. Let me share the story of Thomas, an 82-year-old war veteran from North Carolina. His vision had deteriorated so much that he couldn't read his mail without a flashlight. His doctor had scheduled him for cataract surgery, but Thomas was afraid. At his age, the risks felt too high. So his granddaughter, bless her heart, stepped in with love and knowledge. She introduced him to blackcurrant tea made with real dried berries. She blended spinach, pineapple, and mint into his afternoon smoothies. And every morning, she scrambled him to pasture-raised eggs. It became their little ritual. 6 months later, Thomas returned to the eye clinic for a checkup. Shocked, his doctor. His vision had stabilized. The cataracts hadn't progressed. The surgery postponed indefinitely. But what brought Thomas to tears wasn't the test results. It was being able to clearly see his granddaughter's face again. To trace her smile. To watch her laugh. That's the real power of these foods. Not just stronger vision, but stronger connections. A richer life. The joy of truly seeing the people you love most. These stories aren't miracles. They're reminders. That nature still holds the answers. That the body still wants to heal. And that it's never too late to give yourself the gift of clarity. 1 spoon of blackcurrants, 1 spinach smoothie, 1 sunny side up egg. Small steps, lifelong results.